In a moment that truly no fan ever really fathomed would come, the famed Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama has passed on, and the internet is coming together to praise the amazing works that he gave us. I wanted to start with this Bounding into Comics article. It says the Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama has passed away at the age 68. It says the news of the famed mangaka's passing was first broken on March 7th, courtesy of the official Dragon Ball website. We are deeply saddened to inform you that manga creator Akira Toriyama passed away on March 1st due to acute subdural hematoma. He was age 68, which is just such a shocking thing to hear. It is so sad that this has happened. He has created so many amazing things in his life, so many things that we will go on to play or to watch and just consume in general for the rest of our lives and the lives of people even after us. And it's so heartbreaking to hear that this has happened. Of course, it sounds like his family did decide to keep this from the public for about a week to have their own time to grieve, and I completely understand why. It says our deep regret that he still had several works in the middle of creation with great enthusiasm. Also, he would have many more things to achieve. So it seemed like he, of course, had a lot of big plans in the future, and I am sure that a lot of those works could still be finished, that, you know, the basis of them is already there. And I do genuinely hope that in maybe a couple of years, some of these projects have people that are added to the teams that actually, you know, either worked with him in the past or completely understood his vision, so that we can continue to get content that he was kind of the heart and soul of, the essence of. But obviously what he had created in his lifetime has already left a lasting impression on anime and manga in the video game industries in general. It says, thanks to the support of so many people around the world, he had been able to continue his creative activities for over 45 years. I mean, he was a passionate man, dedicated to his craft and his audience. He created so many amazing things, and that is why so many millions and millions of people supported his works. We inform you of this sad news with gratefulness for your kindness during his lifetime. Funeral service was held by his family and very few relatives, and following his wishes for tranquility, we respectfully inform you that we would not accept flowers, condolence gifts, visitings, offerings, and others, which again, totally understandable. Those were his wishes. He did not want people to, you know, show up to offices in droves and try to talk to the employees. I mean, you are totally allowed to grieve in your own time. I, of course, will be going through a slew of the work that he created kind of in memory, which I think most people should do. And of course, because of this very heartbreaking news, there are so many people on social media who have kind of banded together to show support, to talk about their favorite creations of his, the things that he created or just worked on, that they absolutely loved. And before we take a look at the fan tributes online, just look at the works that he did in his life. Art books, anime, video games, so many things. I mean, of course, Dragon Ball is instantly what comes to mind, but he did so many other things as well, besides years and years of Dragon Ball. Also things like Dragon Quest. I absolutely love the Dragon Quest series. Chrono Trigger, fantastic. Blue Dragon, Jump Force. I mean, he also had a long-lasting impression on Weekly Shonen Jump since '88. I mean, he designed the magazine's 20th anniversary character, Captain Gyo, and of course, who later appeared in several works, but I mean, he left a lasting impression in the industries that he was a part of. And headed on over to social media, Cartoon Network posted, "Rest in peace to the manga legend. The artistry and monumental impact of Dragon Ball will live on in the hearts of fans and creators for generations to come." PlayStation posting thank you. You know, tons of people coming out and showing their appreciation for his work. Dragon Ball's not often brought up for having great writing, but I think he deserves a lot more credit for his skills. This man was told to completely change the villains of an arc twice, and then told to rework the third one multiple times, and still made a fantastic arc. As you can see, Masako Nozawa-san had also released a statement. I don't want to believe it. My head is empty because I don't want to think about it. Even so, every time I see Goku, I remember what he said to me. You will take care of Goku, won't you? I cherish that moment. It makes me think I will stay by Goku's side until my strength runs out completely. Sensei, please watch over us from the heavens. We hope you depart in peace. I mean, absolutely heart-wrenching statements, but it's still so good to see so many people come out and voice their appreciation. People also posting pictures of their video games, even some people posting signed images of products, crying gifs and crying images of characters that he helped create. I mean, he made the childhood of billions of people. I'm deeply saddened by his passing. His creation, Dragon Ball, is a timeless legend that will always be remembered. He was really dedicated to the character he created, and it showed, and it's so true. He was such a passionate man, again, dedicated to his craft. He created the greatest anime of all time, was in charge of bringing so much happiness to so many children. R.I.P. Her statement had me bawling. I mean, these are truly heartbreaking statements from either people who had previously worked on Dragon Ball, maybe even people who are currently part of it, but there, as you can see, are a slew of franchises that he was part of: Dragon Ball, Dr. Slump, Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest, Blue Dragon, Tobal number 1 and 2, Sandland, Kajika, Go-Go, Akmet. I mean, there are so many things, and never mind the, again, 45 years that he dedicated to his characters and also his fans. He was a person who never wanted to let people down and never wanted to, go in a direction that his fans would not have enjoyed for his work. He constantly was trying to take feedback into consideration, and that is why so many people have such a love for him and, of course, his work. There are a lot of projects that he was working on that now are up in the air. Who knows what stage of development they were in, or, if maybe projects were even relatively close to being done, and if they will ever be finished. Obviously, only time will tell. I will be keeping my eye out, but for now, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. If you found it important and informative and heartwarming, make sure to give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.